Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. It's that time again. Displate have just announced their latest limited edition. It's Geralt from The Witcher. It is one of 3. This is the second one to be released. Ciri came first. You can imagine Yennefer will be last. But until she is released, let's get down to it and talk about this one in particular. Now, of course, there is only 1,000 made. So, of course, shopping list people. Who's getting it? Who's not? Now, the way I'd like this channel to work is I buy the artwork, review it, and then sell it on. That's my sort of goal going forward. So, in the comment section below, if you would like me to buy this piece to review, just say so. Ask nicely, of course, but just say yes, get it, review it, and I will. I'll then, of course, after my review, I'll then sell it on. I didn't before with the Boba Fett, and I don't plan to now. And that is add a profit. My channel is not going to be about profit. If you pay for the display and the shipping, I'm happy with that. Now, with that being said, let's actually get back to Geralt, The Witcher Limited Edition. For the first time I've ever seen it, they've added a gold powder effect on the smoke. So, let's jump back to the limited edition and take a look. So this gold powder is only in the upper part and the middle of the display. The lower part, it fades away, so that is interesting. It will be even more interesting to see how it really comes out in hand. So anybody getting this, please feel free to comment below, and in a week's time when it arrives at your door, please feel free to send me some photos. You can find me on Instagram under the same name. It's the first time I've ever seen Displate use a gold powder, so yeah, I'm really keen to know how this actually comes out in person. The photo, I bet, like the others in the past, does not do it justice. Moving on to the next feature is the glossy textures. Geralt himself. If this also includes the armour, that would not surprise me. To give you that reflective tint, I can understand why they'd use a gloss finish. But also the hair and the eyes as well. They're too small of a part of the display to be done in glow in the dark. It'd be a bit pointless, though kind of cool if it works out really well. But yeah, I think the eyes are too small to warrant doing glow in the dark. So a gloss finish to have that reflective surface, I think, would be quite cool. And especially on the armour more than the hair and the eyes. And of course his medallion as well. That also would be really cool. But when I talk about the medallion, the next feature, of course, is it's 3D printed, and naturally the medallion, the armour, it's all going to have that elevated kink that we all love from the limited edition range. And I'll pay compliments when they're due. I actually think this is a good photograph, just because there is no grey tint covering up and spoiling half the image. As we experienced with the likes of Enemies of Gotham and the Book of Boba Fett, originally the photographs in the emails, there was a grey tint. Now, if you focus your attention on the black lines going around Geralt's shoulders, they've got that grey tint of where the light is reflecting off of them to show that they are actually lifted from the displate itself. So when you get it in hand, for instance, you can, of course, use your finger and you will feel that extra lifted texture. And just like Boba Fett, of course, to avoid fingerprints on somebody else's artwork, I will wear gloves when I'm doing my review for this piece. Right, now, at the end, my overall thoughts, I think the gold powder is actually going to be really cool. And I think the armour is going to be really good when it comes down to actually the 3D printing. The armour and the medallion is going to look awesome. It's really going to pop from the display itself. I might even be tempted, if I saw this in person, to say it's just as good as, in my opinion, the Hitman 3 limited edition they did a good while back. I think this was one of the first I ever bought, and I loved it. Nothing, maybe apart from the Book of Boba Fett, but nothing has came close to it. I don't know why, but the Hitman display really, yeah, it's just one I'm not going to part with. There is something about it I love. With that being said, I think it is time we wrap this video up. Of course, feel free to leave comments below. Let me know what you think, if you're going to pick it up, if you're leaving it, just your thoughts in general. Now, if you did, or if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I do have actually 4 displays due for delivery They were meant to come today, but they got delayed by just one day. They're now rescheduled to arrive first thing in the morning. So what I'll do, when they arrive, I'll get them in the lightbox, put together a video covering all 4 of them, and then I'll upload it. If you guys are quick enough naturally in the comment section below, if you are wanting me to pick this one up, I'll let you know my decision in tomorrow's video when I get all these other Displates in hand. At the end of the video, I'll just give it a mention to say yes, I'm picking it up, or no, I'm leaving it. Other than that, I would say just keep an eye on the Instagram page, because the chances are I'll upload photos straight away to that before the YouTube video goes out. So yeah, you'll only get a short time in advance, but yeah, if you want to know, that's where you're probably going to see it first. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, take care.